Daniela, this is a pursuit from LAPD, originated out of the LAPD Van Nuys Division, went on to the 134. We're still trying to get the original one. We believe this may be an assault with a deadly weapon suspect. Now, this is what we can tell you. LAPD units attempted to pull this vehicle over somewhere in Van Nuys along surface streets. Vehicle failed to yield. Pursuit ensued, went along surface streets in the San Fernando Valley onto the 101 freeway eastbound through Studio City through the Burbank area, exited some of the streets there through Burbank, exiting on Hollywood Way, and now we are going west on the 134, approaching the 170. You can see LAPD units closely behind this vehicle. Looks like they're going to make the transition now to the 170 northbound. LAPD units have been authorized, believe it or not, to actually perform a pit maneuver on the freeway. That's unusual, but considering traffic conditions were quite slow earlier, we still have the morning commute underway. Watch commander said if they can safely do that, they were going to go ahead and let them do a pit maneuver. Right now, that is not the case. As we make that transition to the northbound 170 here, coming into North Hollywood, LAPD pursuing this vehicle here, north 170. Speeds right now are about 65 miles per hour. One person, yeah, Danielle, in fact, our desk, crews at the desk are person is individual. You can see we're exiting Magnolia. Now again, when we exit the freeway and we come up onto surface streets, this is a key moment where officers can perform a pit maneuver. When that vehicle makes a right or left turn, if that vehicle is pit certified, they're going to try to get to the rear of that vehicle and pit that car. You can see as he comes up on traffic on Magnolia, crossing with the traffic, making a left turn here, going underneath the 170. So right now, it depends on what the traffic conditions are, whether or not they would perform pit maneuver, and we're waiting for that vehicle to come out. And you can see he's going to just turn right back around and come onto the 170. So now we're going to go south 170 from the Magnolia entrance. Yeah, and in fact, we're going to start seeing some slow traffic. This person is getting into the traffic route here on that 170 southbound. It's going to be really tough through the Cahuenga Pass. We also want to let you know something. We're still dealing with a lot of weather here. LAPD airship had a hard time getting to the scene. In fact, News Trapper 4 Alpha got there just moments before they did, because they had a launch out of downtown Los Angeles, which is still under some IFR conditions. So we still have those low morning clouds that Sean has been talking about. So it's still the marine layers obscuring some of the freeways down below. That may be an issue not only for the media ships, but also for the LAPD airships. They are a vital source for law enforcement. They use them for tracking those vehicles. In case if the ground units cannot follow, they'll put it in a tracking mode. So that's just one option that's going to be on the boat right now, where they may not be able to have that airship if we go into a certain spot. Right now we're going 170 southbound, approaching the Ventura Freeway. Looks like we're taking the Cahuenga Pass, so we're going onto the 101, headed toward downtown Hollywood. He's still on the freeway, Daniela. You can see as he starts getting into more traffic, we start seeing the driver driving more erratically. And in fact, LAPD officer said he just made contact with the vehicle. Looks like we are exiting. In fact, we're right we were going to be exiting, getting back on the freeway right there, using that right shoulder. Very dangerous. A lot of times we have vehicles stalled. You can see how that vehicle, that was the Barham on-ramp. I believe that may have been the Barham on-ramp to the southbound side of the 101 freeway. And you can see now how treacherous things are getting. We're going to try to get ourselves a little closer to this here as we're following this pursuit on the 101 freeway southbound, essentially coming by NBC Universal Studios there through the Cahuenga Pass, using that right shoulder. Fortunately, we don't see any stalled vehicles, but a very dangerous situation. Look at that right there. Oh, that vehicle inadvertently almost performed a pit maneuver because the right shoulder ended, and you can see how the car just quickly swerved to the left. So starting to become a little dangerous pursuit, only because we're seeing traffic conditions right now. So LAPD units are still behind. We have the LAPD airship following above, and now this pursuit getting very reckless and very dangerous here on the Hollywood Freeway. Yeah, in fact, LAPD is going to up their game right now, and when it starts getting a little dangerous like that, one or two things they can consider. They can put it in a tracking mode. That way the law enforcement helicopter can follow. Otherwise, they want to instigate this and get this thing over. It looks like we're getting onto the freeway. We're getting a little bit on top of it. Aldo, I need you to move over. News Chopper 4 getting a little on top. He's probably going to do a pit maneuver here in a second. There it is. There's your pit maneuver. They want to end that pursuit. Ended right now here. We'll get you the off-ramp here. You can see the vehicle still trying to drive away, but all these LAPD units are coming in, stopping this vehicle right now, stopped dead in the tracks. LAPD stopping this pursuit here, 101 freeway southbound. I think this is the Highland exit here off the Hollywood freeway. Hands are out of the vehicle. Let's get to the other side, please. Yes. Yeah, I believe that's the Highland exit. You know what? Actually, no, I think it's a Barham exit here. I'm a little, I'm just trying to get the exit here. But, Michael, you can see when this pursuit came to an end and they pitted that vehicle, this is the Barham exit off the Hollywood freeway. That person knew the game. They got out of the vehicle, hands up. They didn't even wait for the instructions. Essentially, they just put their hands up, surrendered, and you can see that's the individual right now being taken towards the back of the police vehicle. So, fortunately, no other people in the car. We don't believe there are any injuries. We did hear about one traffic accident here as a result, but right now LAPD has their person in custody. This pursuit came to an ending here, right here in the Cahuenga Pass off the Hollywood Freeway and Warren Boulevard.
Oh no!
We have a suspect running. Oh, this is going to be close.
To watch more heart-stopping car chases happening across Southern California, subscribe here. Thanks for watching. The Chase is on.